Top of the morning to you, YouTube. We have our diesel tank. The hose has been leaking. Oh, I don't know, probably since midwinter. Kind of waiting for the right opportunity to change it. Okay, is it just me or does anybody else have days like this? Started tearing the diesel hose apart on the tank and went in and got the new one, and the new one is a 1 inch and I need a 3/4 inch. So put the old hose back on for now in case somebody needs fuel, but it still leaks. And I don't know, what are you gonna do? So here's a couple of wheel weights. I got 2 on it, got the insides on it, and I'm gonna show you Pat's little tech tip of the day, because the inside bolts are carriage bolts. And what I did to hold them, because I was by myself, is I taped them to the back side of the wheel so that when you slide the wheel on, the bolt stays somewhat where it's supposed to. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but doing it by myself, it actually worked quite well. It did work. Now, tip number 2, and I know this has been said several times. Hold on. The bolts that come with it, it comes with a set of 3.5 inch by, well, 7/16 is probably, knowing John Deere, it's 11 or 12 millimeter, but, and then it comes with these to mount the second set on. Now these are only a 5 inch. 1, 5 inches too short. 2, this is a bigger bolt and it will not fit through the holes on the weight. So I'm waiting on the bolts. They should be here today or tomorrow, FedEx. And then we'll have a little bit of better traction with the tractor. That's really the only reason I'm doing it. It's just to put more weight to the ground for these rear tires. I bought an extra drawbar. They're like $50, and I had a 12 inch Reese extension that I used to use on the 2025. I don't need it on this tractor at all. So a friend of mine cut the receiver end off, welded it to this drawbar, and then I bought this heavy drawbar. And I know it doesn't look it here because of the way the ground is sitting. This top of this drawbar is now 12.5 inches. I think it was 12.5 off of the ground. And important things to note is you have to maintain no less than 8 inches from the top of this drawbar to the bottom of the output shaft. That measurement is key, and preferably with a pull type implement, preferably you would like the PTO shaft running uphill from the tractor to the implement. Now I know that's not always possible, like say with a batwing mower, certain things that's not always possible, but that is preferred. At least that's what I was told. So that's where we're at there. Ain't gonna lie, that thing don't look near as big on the other tractor. Oh well, we'll get her done. As you guys know, I leave this bucket up here. I have the 57-inch down to the house. And I'm also thinking that I'm probably gonna fill the ballast box back up and leave that up here too, because for something like this, the only bad part about it is I don't have any rear ballast up here. One thing that I've grown to like about the R1, aside from all the other obvious with traction and whatnot, they're quick to let you know if you don't have enough ballast on, because them tires will squat like mad if I get a heavy load on with not enough ballast. I wish now I had that extra set of bolts already to put that other set of wheel weights on. Sure how much I need. I'm only thinking probably 4 buckets would do it. A big rock. You see what I mean though, with a little bit more reach with the front end loader. And when I say that, excuse me, I've gotten a couple of like snarky comments back, but I don't mean 2 more feet out in front. Just even another, like right there. If I had about 4 more inches to reach, I would be right in the center of that dump wagon. Well, in all fairness, the lawn's done. It was sprinkling just a little bit while I was mowing, but it had to get done. I'll come back up in 4 or 5 days and do it again. But as I was saying, in all fairness, you know, I actually thought maybe I'd be able to do some talking, but boy, that cab, it is noisy inside that cab. But it is a 20-year-old tractor, over 2,000 hours on it. Pretty good little tractor. Well, I can't say hate, that's a strong word. Dislike. I very much dislike that treddle pedal on the Kabota. And every time I have to mow up there and use that tractor, which honestly isn't that often, it reminds me of why I don't like it. The John Deere pedals are just so much. They're smooth, very smooth compared to that pedal. But then I've never driven a new Kabota, so I don't know. Is it just because that tractor is old and got a lot of hours on it? I don't know. Anyway, might call that for today's video. So I got distracted. My wife and daughter and mother-in-law got home, and right when I got down there with the load of dirt, so of course me, you know, I forgot to set a camera up for dumping it. But whatever, who hasn't seen a dump trailer dump? Anyway, thanks for watching, and we will catch you in another video.